Welcome back to the HHC Sports Weekly. I'm Justin Soakland. We kick off the 2015 editions with an interview with Jim Miller, the Hall of Fame New Albany coach. We also will take a look at the HHC boys race with Floyd Central making a surprising move toward the top and a much improved record. And we'll also look at the B&O girls, the top-ranked stars, as they clinch another HHC title. So we have all those highlights starting now. Jim Miller coached 37 years and won 607 games. He coached New Albany from 1985 to 1995 and guided the Bulldogs to the Final Four in 1994. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame, Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, in 2004. Here's more with Coach Jim Miller.
Okay, I'm here with legendary high school coach Jim Miller. Coached New Albany, stepped aside in 1995 after taking the Bulldogs to the Final Four in '94. Has 607 career wins in 36 seasons. Coach, it's hard to believe you've been gone for 20 years from the game. You must have stepped aside too soon.
No, I've enjoyed it. I did get to work a couple of years ago with the Borden kids, and they won the state championship, and that was fun. They reminded me a lot of my Cloverdale team, and so that's why I enjoyed working with them. You
coached at a lot of different places. You ended up here in New Albany with some of your best runs that you had. What do you remember about those teams that you had at New Albany?
Well, they were very good. You know, when we left, they'd won 51 home state games. So the Bulldog House was really good for us. And I think we won 7 or 8 sectionals, and just had good kids, really good kids, and it was easy to work with.
What do you miss about the game the most?
Practices. Yeah, I think practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. And that's what I enjoyed trying to do. I never got the perfect game, but we come close a few times.
Now, I saw you drawing up a play for Coach Stanton after the game one night. So I know you got along with Don real well because he was your assistant coach and took you over for you. So you stay in touch with the New Albany program.
Yes. I as much as I can. I try to. This year, I'm scouting Southern Indiana for the Indiana High School All-Star game. And so I'm going to be trying to look at the best seniors in the state of Indiana. And there's a couple out here that so it would be interesting to watch tonight.
Also, an interesting freshman that's coming up already. Well, where does he rank, do you think, Romeo Langford, in some of the players you've seen?
He's going to be really, really good. The best freshman I ever had was Brian Reeder at Huntington. And he played 4 years, had about 1,900 points when he finished. And he's the only freshman I ever had that was MVP of his freshman year in the section. And so I think that this young man is going to be awfully close. They're going to have a great run. They've got a couple of kids on the B team that's going to be able to complement him, and he's going to he's going to play at the next level for sure.
Boys basketball, New Albany still holds control of the league race with a 5-0 record, and the Bulldogs are 1 win away from clinching at least a share of another title. One of the surprising teams in the conference is Floyd Central, which has already won more games this season than it did last year when it went 5-18. Todd Sturgeon, a former college coach at the University of Indianapolis, is putting together quite a turnaround for the Highlanders.
Here with Todd Sturgeon, the coach of the Floyd Central Highlander boys teams. Off to a great start this year, already has more wins than last year, and only not even halfway through the season. What do you attribute your turnaround to, Coach?
Well, that's hard to say. I think it's a variety of areas. We've improved defensively. We've gotten better as the season's gone along, and that's given us a chance to go on the road and win some games. And then we just have a variety of players. We obviously have a couple of guards that are explosive in JC and Miles that can score points and put pressure on the other team defensively. And we've got kind of some athleticism all over our team, which gives us a chance to defend and rebound.
How much of the success is starting to build now that you've proven you can win? Because last year, things kind of snowballed the wrong way.
Well, I think winning always breeds more winning. I hope that continues that way, at least for us. And so I think guys start to win, and then everybody gets more accountable for the little things, and they push each other more. And so I hope it kind of snowballs.
You said you would maybe surprise people to start in Europe. What has surprised them about that they've done that surprised you?
Well, nothing so far. As I watched us play in the fall, I thought we had a chance to have a good team if we can get everything put together. We're still struggling a little bit offensively to be as efficient a team as I think we can be, but fortunately we've cut back on turnovers and we've defended, which has allowed us to take the show on the road and play on the road and manage to come up with a couple of wins.
What's the ceiling for this team?
That's a hard thing to guess. I hope it's really high, but
it's a tough conference and sectional.
Yeah, it's exactly right. When you're looking at a top 5 team in the state being in your own sectional, and then other teams there. Seymour's gotten better. They beat Jennings County last night, and I think you're going to see Jeffersonville continue to get a little better. They played better last night against us, and I think they're going to improve to where there won't be a gimme game for us in the sectional. So I think we can compete for the sectional championship if we get everything straightened out as the season goes along and stay healthy.
Number 1 BNL finished a share of its 4th straight HHC title with a victory at Floyd Central. The Stars, nationally ranked by ESPN and Max Preps, are back to full strength with Alexa Bailey's return from a hamstring injury. Here's more on BNL's title clinching victory. Congratulations, clinching another share of an HHC title. Came down here with a mission to do that, and you played pretty well, I thought.
Well, I think we played really well defensively again. I thought we missed some shots early that we should have made that, you know, kind of helped the momentum on their side, missing those shots. But, you know, this is notoriously a tough place to play because they're a very physical team. I think Kirk does a great job of getting his kids to play hard. So, you know, it concerned me coming down here on the road. Even their record, you know, teams like this can be misleading because when they play physical, you know, you can get in situations where maybe you don't make shots and you struggle inside. So, but I thought defensively they did a good job, and I'm thrilled to have a 4th conference championship now in a row for our girls in our program. It's a great honor because I think it's a great conference. You know, traditionally it's had a lot of great teams.
They're very good. They just are different than last year. They defend better than they did last year.
Yeah.
And they don't spread you out as much on defense with Rizzi and Dillon, but they're so disciplined in half-court offense. They're going to, if they got those 10 passes, get a shot they want, or 12, whatever they are. They'll play nobody that's that disciplined in half-court offense. And they're just, Alexis gets them organized, and they just do what they need to do. And then I thought we handled the press pretty well, but then the 3rd quarter got away a little bit more we wanted to do, and that hurt us. They got some run-outs, probably about 8 points. I mean, it seemed like about 8-point run there from, just us throwing the ball to them. That hurt us. And then they just won't let you score.
Yeah.
They won't let you score. That's the biggest thing.
Right.
They defend better. They won't let you score, and he's packed it in more now. It's almost like Virginia's defense, where they just keep it in, and then they knock your cutters down. They just take you out of what you want to do in half court.
Right.
And we scout, and we knew that's what they do, but there's not enough weapons to overcome it.
This week in boys basketball, the key games are BNL at Seymour, Floyd Central at Jennings County, and 3A number 3 Silver Creek at New Albany, which is ranked number 8 and 4A on Friday. On Saturday, Jeffersonville will visit Columbus East, and Madison will go to Floyd Central. In the girls basketball key games, on Thursday, Charlestown, which is 14 and 3, will visit New Albany on Tuesday. On Thursday, Jennings County will visit Columbus East. On Friday, New Albany will go to Jeffersonville. And on Saturday, the big game is Roncalli, ranked 4A, number 11, will visit Bedford Law. That concludes another edition of the HHC Sports Weekly. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook as we track the success of the league teams and individuals during the rest of the basketball season. Till then, thanks for watching.